Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are building a pink dollhouse. I'm super excited about this. I feel like this turned out super cute, so keep watching if you want to see how this turns out. My inspiration for this house was mainly Barbie, and also I've been seeing so many pictures on my Pinterest boards with like doll houses. I love personally like just seeing just houses, doll houses, or just, when you can see like a whole neighborhood floor plan. I just think it's so cool. Even just like when there's books of people's houses, or not people's houses, but just houses in general where you can see the interior. Maybe this is why I like to build in The Sims 4. So this is something that I've been seeing on my Pinterest a lot, and I thought it would be a good idea to build it. I think eventually I will do another video like this, but with a different sort of style. I think when I was building this house, I really wanted to use the wallpaper from Businesses and Hobbies, like the one with the pink flowers, so you'll see me put that in there. And I think that carried the colors throughout the house, and that's why this house ends up being mostly pink and a little bit of blue. But oh my god, you guys, I just want to say I can't believe we hit 100 subscribers on my channel. I've been doing YouTube or on this channel for about a year now. To me, 100 subscribers seems wild, and we're about to hit 120, which just means so much to me. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope you guys enjoy them. And if you do, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you can see more content from me. So yeah, thank you so much for watching and for subscribing. But yeah, continuing with the house, obviously we wanted to have a wall that was quote unquote open to the public. Obviously I was thinking that this was for an actual dollhouse. So a lot of the things that you're going to see here, like the layout and stuff, is not going to be 100% accurate to how you would build a normal house. But for that part that I wanted to have open, I honestly could have put the wallpaper that's made out of glass, but I didn't really want to do that because sometimes that wallpaper lets in some weird lighting. So that's why I decided to put these windows from Base Game, and I don't know if it helped, but I think it did help at least a little bit. And then I decided to put these curtains from Businesses and Hobbies, just to sort of frame in the space. And honestly, when I was building this house, I felt like there was something creepy about it. I feel like maybe because everything is so spaced out and not thought for like human, like living humans, it's sort of more like dollhouse. Obviously I was thinking like Pretty Little Liars or something like that. There was also a TV show that I actually recently watched on Netflix that was added like a little bit ago. I think it's called Search Party, and there's a season where the person is like stuck in a dollhouse, and yeah, like Pretty Little Liars again. But yeah, I was trying not to think about that and try to make it as cute as I could. For some reason, I wanted to start out with the restroom, and I feel like this is a good place to start. I'm using wallpaper and flooring from Base Game, which just gives like so much Barbie vibes. In one of the houses that I saw, they had like a fireplace in the restroom, so I thought it would be a good idea to include that here too, especially since we have it in pink. And just using a lot of like basic stuff for the rest of the space. I'm using some countertops that are from Cottage Living, and we are actually going to use these countertops downstairs as well. So this is what our restroom looked like. Again, I can definitely imagine a Barbie or a doll walking down this restroom. I also wanted to put the tub in front because I imagine like the little girls like just putting like the dolls, or at least I would, in the tub, in the restroom as well. And this is the wallpaper I was talking about that I wanted to use from Businesses and Hobbies. I really like the patterns that it has. It gives me dollhouse very much. So I think because of that, I couldn't really incorporate, or in my brain, I felt like I couldn't incorporate like darker colors. It would be cute to maybe think about doing a dollhouse with like a more like this sort of flooring, because I do end up changing the flooring, just FYI, and more like red tones and yellow tones, and make it a little bit more cozy and not so Barbie coated. I did end up using this bed from Lovestruck, which actually matches super well to the wallpaper. I don't think I've ever used it in this swatch. And then again, not adding too many details, so I just put a couple of side tables with these lamps that I believe are from For Rent. For the dressers, I actually decided to use these in pink from high school years. They're actually some of my favorite dressers because you can fit them in like a 1 square or even like half a square. So it's a really good closet for small spaces. But I just felt like in this place, it just gave like Barbie vibes. Again, how many times am I gonna say Barbie in this video? And then I found the more little details from Business and Hobbies, like this bench that matches the wallpaper, and the little side stool. I actually used it downstairs as well. Also, I don't think I put that much landscaping on this lot. I think my focus for this build was definitely the house and making it look cute. I'm sorry I didn't really do it like a real house. I think that's also, again, playing into the whole Barbie thing. Also, a lot of the doll houses that I saw on Pinterest didn't really have like windows, but I decided to include them. And oh my god, you guys, this desk looks so plasticky, right? Like, is it just me? Like, it gives me like it would be a Barbie desk. This is the free desk that we got from the marketplace a while ago. But yes, the windows, the ones that I was seeing didn't really have windows, but I wanted to include some because sometimes it's hard to fill in the walls, especially in a build like this. So windows really help just adding a little bit of more detail, in my opinion. And then also fireplaces, I decided to add another one in here, this one in blue in this case, or do I change it to pink? I guess I changed it to pink. I don't really remember what I did here. And then just adding a few more picture frames here. And oh my god, this sofa from high school years is just so cute. It was also giving me, again, very Barbie. And then the distribution, like I was saying, in this living room specifically, it's going to be a little bit awkward. I end up putting like a little sofa over here next to the stairs. But again, I feel like if I wanted this to be like an actual real living room, I should have put like the sofas near the little sofas next to the big sofa, and not so far away. Like, your friends are gonna be so far away from you and they won't be able to talk to you in real life. But again, this is a dollhouse and this is The Sims 4, so that actually doesn't really matter. And I don't know about you guys, but I remember definitely having like inflatable sofas whenever I was playing with Barbies, or maybe they were my mom's. No, I'm pretty sure it was ours. So very 90s to have inflatable sofas. So I decided to put that here from an event we had a while ago. Because we didn't really have a wall on these walls with all the windows, I put it like an entryway table next to the fireplace. And then in front, I thought it would be a good idea to put a chess table. Again, something in the front of the space so the kids could play with it, you know? And I'm honestly obsessed with how everything is looking in here. It does feel, again, like it's missing some little details, but I guess that's the charm of a dollhouse, and hopefully you don't think it's as creepy as I think it is. But maybe the next one, like I said, will make it cozy and not so sterile and pink and blue and white. I think one of my favorite parts about this dollhouse is probably this kitchen. I really like this wallpaper from Businesses and Hobbies. It's the same one as the one that we have in the rest of the space, but just in this other swatch. And again, using those countertops from Cottage Living, as well as this beautiful fridge. I decided to use open shelving here, and I don't know if I put cabinets on the other wall just to cover those staircases, or like you can see that stair coming in through the kitchen. But I think open shelving in a space like this just helps add a little bit of more detail, and give it a little bit of more personality when you have such a basic area. And then I put a little cart in here again with some open shelving from the kitchen clutter kit. And then I put a little dining table because I felt like obviously it was important to have that here. So this is what our space is looking like, you guys. I think it's functional. I think it is. And I think it looks really cute. I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of it all. So here we have our house. I actually found that the curtains from For Rent actually match really well with the curtains from Businesses and Hobbies. Yeah, as you can see here, here's our beautiful pink house. I wish I would have added maybe more pink. Maybe if we had like pink windows or something. So now let's go inside. Again, I should have added a little bit more detail, but again, it's a dollhouse. It's really like more fake, you know? So we have our lovely, lovely living room, which I honestly think it looks nice. I also gave him a guitar. I don't know, my Barbie's always had a guitar. Then we have our dining room. I really like the way this table looks with the little chairs. And then we're gonna go upstairs and see our bedroom with our love-struck bed and our little tiny bathroom. This desk is honestly super cute as well. These rugs, I sort of layered them and I really like them. But yeah, you guys, this is what I have for you all today. Again, thank you so much for subscribing. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.